Hi, welcome to my channel. Thanks for stopping by. Just know that I really appreciate you for taking the time to view this content, and hopefully you could find your signature scent based on what is being reviewed today. My name is Samantha. I love everything fragrance. I love trying out different scents. And I love just, learning different notes with the hope that, there'll be a note or, that would maybe intrigue me. So let's just jump right in. Today, I'd like to review some scents that are long lasting and they go for hours and hours, and you don't have to respray. And it takes you not just throughout the day, throughout the evening, and sometimes last on your clothes for a very long time until you maybe wash or do your laundry. So let's just jump right in. The first fragrance I'd like to review for you today is from the house of Maison Francis Kurkdjian, and it's Oud Satin Mood. I hope you can see it. Okay, so Francis Kurkdjian is the nose behind this fragrance, and this fragrance is a floral, rosy, oudy fragrance. It lasts a very long time. It's for special occasions. So if you're going to a dinner, you can wear this. It has oud in it, but to be honest, I've smelled various types of oud where they're very potent. It's very potent, but this one is not. Actually, it smells beautiful on the skin. It smells beautiful on your clothes. So if you don't want to spray it on your skin and just want to spray it on your clothes, that's okay too. And so it lasts a really long time. This is a classy, I believe, timeless fragrance, and it's mass appealing. Like I said, you could go to dinner. It performs beautifully in the evening. I would say maybe wear it during the cold weather. I don't think this is appropriate or would perform well in the workplace, only because you have various individuals in the workplace that may or may not find this fragrance, it may not be tolerable in the workplace, is what I'm trying to say. So let's talk about some of the notes in this fragrance. So some of the notes in this fragrance is Bulgarian rose as the top note. You have violet strawberry, and the middle notes, it has Turkish rose, and the base notes has arga wood or oud, vanilla, amber, benzoin, caramel, and cedar. Like I said, this is a long-lasting, very long-lasting fragrance, and it's beautiful. I believe that it enters the room probably before you, because someone could smell you a mile away. But this fragrance is very beautiful, and I believe that anyone who's looking for a lasting, classy, beautiful fragrance that would elevate, their wardrobe, this one would definitely do the job. Again, this is from the house of Maison Francis Kurkdjian. This is Gentle Fluidity Gold, and that's Oud Satin Mood. The next fragrance I'd like to review is from the same house, MFK, and it's Oud Silk Mood. And so this one is similar to the Oud Satin Mood. The difference is with this one, it's more airy, and it's even though it lasts a long time, it's more refined, I should say. This is another floral fragrance. It's a woody, oudy, green rose fragrance, and This one, they would say it's lasts a long time. This one also lasts a long time, but it's a little more, refined versus the Oud Silk Mood. So these are both beautiful fragrances. And with this one, because it's more refined, I would say you could probably pull this off during the daytime. Even though it lasts a really long time too, but I've worn this in the workplace, at least for my evening meetings, and it performed beautifully. And so it says Oud Silk Mood, but don't let the oud in there scare you, because when I smell it, and I am one who, certain fragrances give me a headache, but this one doesn't. Even though for this one, I could use the Oud Silk Mood, I wear it and I put a little on. A little goes a long way. Maybe for Oud Silk Mood, I would spray on maybe 3 sprays max, and it takes me a long time throughout the day. But for the Oud Satin Mood, I'm sorry, it takes me a long time throughout the day. But for the Oud Silk Mood, I could spray about, 5 or 6 sprays, because even though it lasts a long time, even though, it leaves a beautiful scent trail, it's not overwhelming. It's actually soft, and it's creamy somewhat, and it's I feel that it's mass appealing. Both of them are, but to me, to my nose, this one is more I wouldn't say tolerable, but this one is more manageable throughout the day. So let's talk about the notes in here. So the notes in this fragrance, the top notes, it has Bulgarian rose. Both of them have rose at the top notes. But for this one, it has Bulgarian rose, chamomile, bergamot. The mid notes, it has Gaiac wood. The base notes has arga wood also, and papyrus. So both of them have oud in the base notes, and the base notes dry down very beautifully. And when I wear this, I have to, and I put it on my skin, if I could find put it on my skin. Oh my goodness, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. And it's the evening, and so therefore I will smell it throughout the evening. Actually, I'm not even going to put something on for bed, a fragrance on for bed, because I sprayed this on my hand. And so basically, I will wake up tomorrow and I will smell this on my pillow. I will smell this throughout the, when I wake up in the morning, and it'll probably be throughout the room. But this is very beautiful, very beautiful. Again, and both of those fragrances, they're unisex. So male, female could wear this. It would be very pleasing, very attractive fragrance. So again, this one is by MFK, and it's Oud Silk Mood. And both of the nose behind both of these fragrances, I don't know if I said that for Oud Satin Mood, but it's Francis Kirkjohn. Okay. Would I recommend you blind buy these 2 fragrances? Absolutely not. Don't go blind buying this stuff, because it may be beautiful to me, elegant, classy, but to someone else, it may not fit your skin chemistry. So please get a sample of those 2 fragrances. Try them before you buy them. Give yourself some time to get to know those fragrances before you embark on your journey to get a full-size bottle. Okay, so yeah. The next fragrance I'd like to review with you is Chanel Chance. I hope you could see this. Chanel Chance. And so this fragrance It's a powdery iris musky fragrance. It has some white floral in there, and it's elegant. It does garner a lot of compliments. I tried to get rid of this fragrance one time. When I say get rid of it, like declutter it, and I did not, for some reason, only because it's so strong. The original, the Chanel fragrance, it's a beautiful fragrance, but for me, for some reason, I cannot. It kind of gives me, not kind of, it gives me a headache. And it's too powdery. I don't know if it's because of the aldehyde notes in there, but for the original Chanel #5, I just can't get down with this one. But this one kind of reminds me of it, but it's not really strong. This one is more like clean, refined. It's very sophisticated. It takes you on a journey of, classy, of elegance, very posh, I would say. And this one will elevate your status. Not just this one. Actually, I think all of Chanel's fragrances does that. These fragrances are in a class by themselves. And a lot of them cannot be compared to others because they're like in their own box, and these fragrances do not think outside the boxes or box, because they're just so timeless, so elegant, and they're noticeable wherever you go. Someone wearing a Chanel fragrance, you will know that they're wearing Chanel. So Chanel did a good job with their fragrances, and Chance is one that I wear during this spring, summertime. It performs beautifully then. But then again, you could wear your fragrances during whatever season, year round, if you want to. I've used this during the fall season, but like I said, I tried to declutter this, but I just couldn't. And I kept reaching for it, and then I had it, sitting for a while, and then I decided, okay, I'm gonna try this on. And every time I reach for it, I said, okay, I'm gonna let it sit for a while again. But then after a couple of months, I reached for it again. So I just could not find myself getting rid of this. So this is another classic, timeless fragrance that lasts a long time. It lasts a really long time on your skin. It lasts a really long time on your clothes. Yes, this, oh my goodness, this smells beautiful. So let's talk about the notes in here. So for the notes in here, and I am not, well versed on notes in fragrances, even though I love them. I love how they smell, but I don't know every single note in a fragrance. And so I have to research, no shame in that, to be able to bring you accurate information. So the top notes in here, it has patchouli, pink pepper, pineapple, hyacinth, iris. The middle notes has lemon, jasmine, rose. The base notes has patchouli, musk, vetiver, and vanilla. And I don't know if I told you, but this one is the eau de toilette. So again, this is a very beautiful, you can't go wrong with this fragrance. I will tell you, if you can't, if you don't like Chanel #5, the original, this one is a little more refined, kind of like toned down. It's not like, even though it lasts a really long time, it's a flanker for a reason, basically. And so if you're one of those individuals that just probably says Chanel has these fragrances that are, too strong, or there's this certain note in there that just I really can't get down with, try this one. I think it might work for you. This one is also fresh. It's like a fresh, airy smell. So again, this is Chanel Chance, and this one is the Eau de Toilette. The next fragrance I'd like to review with you is Homme Jane Toulouse. Can you see this? Hopefully you can. So Homme Jane Toulouse is like a sweet, almondy, powdery, warm, spicy fragrance. And it kind of reminds me of Christian Dior Dune. I have a sample of it here. And I got that sample from FragranceNet, and FragranceNet sells various travel sizes of fragrances. Sometimes they do have the little sample bottles, and then they have the travel sizes. And so, but it does remind me of Christian Dior Dune, and I will probably review that fragrance at a later time. So for this fragrance, again, it's Homme Jane Toulouse. It takes you on a journey of where you can explore stuff, you know? It's not like going maybe on a safari, I would say. It lasts a really long time. This one is, I feel it's different, it's unique, it's pleasant. It has this ambery note in there that kind of really intrigues you. And it leaves a memorable scent on you. You just can't stop. When I wear this, you know, when I wear this, I'm like, this is different. It's like sweet. But it has this, I think, balsamic note in it. And oh my goodness, this is so beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Homme Jane has some really timeless classics too. Taif is one of those that I do have in my collection, and I do love that scent also. That one I wear during the summer, spring, but this one, Toulouse, is perfect for the cold weather, and it performs beautifully during the cold weather. And you could wear it, it lasts a long time. I have worn this to work, just for the record, during the day. And what I did is I didn't spray on a lot. I just, 2 sprays take you all throughout the day on me. And I wore it basically at a time when, you know, not many people were in the office, because, you know, after COVID, a lot of folks were allowed to telework. And so there's this rotation period where folks, depending on their circumstance, are allowed to telework, whether, you know, especially in cases where parents were rightfully so concerned about their children going back to school, or, you know, employers concerned about, you know, some employers concerned about their employees coming back into the workplace full time. So, you know, I wear some of my fragrances, those that I know that are really, that last a long time. I tend to wear them on days where I know that there are not a lot of people in the office. In that way, I don't offend anyone. Just being mindful of the presence of others. So anyway, let's talk about the notes in this beauty here. So the top notes, it has orange blossom, juniper, clary sage. The mid notes, it has orchid, rose, lily of the valley, Toulouse balsam, amber, tonka bean, olibanum. So like I said earlier, this is a sweet balsamic fragrance. It lasts a long time on the skin and even longer on your clothes. You could go to, you know, a nice event with this in this. I don't go to the clubs, but you could probably wear this, you know, at a nice, you know, club event. People will definitely smell you. You will definitely leave a scent trail. It will enter the room before you. And this is not a quiet fragrance. I think that anyone who wears this will love it. I think this will, anyone who loves wears this fragrance would appreciate, the different notes in there, how beautifully this has been made, and the longevity of this fragrance. I cannot stress longevity enough, because all of these fragrances that I have for you today last a long time. And if you want to get your money's worth, I always say, when you buy fragrances, well, for me, when I purchase fragrances, I always try to figure out how long the fragrance is going to last, the oil concentration in the fragrance, the types of notes that are appealing to me. I know I love jasmine notes. I know I love vanilla. I know I love sandalwood. I know I love, almond notes. So depending, and amber notes, I really love them, because amber notes, they're so warm, they're cozy. So these are the things that I look for when buying a fragrance. I have bought certain fragrances, blind bought certain fragrances, but in those cases, I've, reviewed the notes, researched, the reviews, what the people are saying out there, what the chatter is about that fragrance. And the majority of the time when I purchase it, I actually like that fragrance, providing it's not, it doesn't break the bank. And so anyway, enough of my rants. I really do love this Homme Jane Toulouse. And like I said, it lasts a really long time. It's a very beautiful fragrance. I believe this is a unisex fragrance, and I believe it would perform beautifully on a man or woman. And I don't think you will regret it, because I can smell this. This is beautiful. Really, it is beautiful. I can smell it on my hand, and the dry down is even more beautiful. When you buy fragrances, and then there's the top note of the fragrance, which usually disappears within a few minutes or so. And then the beauty of the fragrance, they say it's in the dry down, right? Well, I can't stress that enough. I don't want to have to wait for the dry down of a fragrance to be able to smell that masterpiece, but hey, it is what it is, right? Patience is a virtue if you want to get something great out of something. So anyway, this again is Homme Jane Toulouse. Get your nose on this. You won't regret it. The next fragrance I have for you today is Nasomatto Narcotic V. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Look at this. I've used this. I love this so much. This is one of my babies. Look at this bottle. This is such a beautiful bottle. Look, it's such an elegant, it's a simple but elegant bottle. I love how you have this little silver, where the name is on it, this little silver patch on here. And the fragrance itself, it's so beautiful. It's a nice, creamy, pretty girl lady fragrance. It's sexy, it's alluring, it's inviting, it's, not shy. Well, yeah, shy and beautiful. Everything pretty about a woman, and so, this lasts a really long time. People will smell it on you. I do know I have gotten several compliments with this fragrance. This is a beautiful, beautiful fragrance. It's sexy, it's pretty, it's classy. I wouldn't say maybe timeless, maybe. I don't know, but I just know that, this will draw people in. It's not a skin scent, I don't want to spray it, but I will, maybe just a little. My goodness, my goodness, my goodness, my goodness. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. This is so pretty. I would just say you could also wear this, as a bridal scent. A bride could wear this at her wedding. It would show up for her, show up with her. So let's talk about the notes in here. This has tuberose, lily, jasmine, and spices. Don't ask me what spices it has in it. I don't know. All I know is that it says that it has spices in there. It does smell a little spicy, but it does have a lot of white florals in it. I do smell the tuberose. I do know it's very pretty. And even if I didn't know what the notes were in it, I wouldn't care anyway because it just smells gorgeous. It smells elegant. It smells quiet luxury, but lasts a long time. And I don't know, it says Nasomatto Narcotic V. The V stands for Venus. So Nasomatto Narcotic Venus. I would say get your nose on this. Get your nose on it. I mean, if you try any fragrance as a woman in your lifetime, this one you would not regret it. The tuberose in here is very soft. It's beautiful. It's you just want to just keep hugging yourself when you wear this. Even though you will get compliments from others, you will never regret. I think I have not regretted wearing this fragrance. So let's see, the dent in here tells me that I need to get another bottle, but I will hopefully soon, and I'll just keep using and enjoying it. So again, this is Nasomatto Narcotic V, Nasomatto Narcotic Venus. Oh, one more thing. This fragrance has been compared to other fragrances, and it's been compared to Diptyque d'Osson's. And to be honest, I don't know if this has tuberose in it, but I kind of smell it. And it was also compared to Gucci Bloom. So I have both of them here, and I could tell you honestly, they do have similarities to them, and all of these are beautiful. Hopefully I could review these two with you at a later time, but these two are also beautiful, elegant fragrances. But again, this is Narcotic Venus by Nasomatto. Next fragrance I'd like to review today is Black Jade by Lubin. There's no name on the bottle, probably below at the bottom, but anyway, this is the bottle. This is the bottle. Okay, can you say wow? I like how this bottle is made. I really do. This is a beautiful bottle. Talk about strong. This is a strong fragrance. This is also a warm, spicy rose, and it's long lasting. I think this fragrance was compared to, or they said something about Marie Antoinette used to wear this. I don't know, but that's what I've read. And if she used to wear this fragrance, okay, great, because now I'm wearing it too. I'm not going to tell you to eat cake. I'm never going to tell you to do that because I feel that is too. No, why would you tell somebody let them eat cake, or why would anybody say that, But anyway, this is a beautiful fragrance. This is a timeless, classy fragrance. This is a long-lasting fragrance. You will not regret buying this. I see a lot of people say this smells like a grandma. Well, guess what? If my grandma smelled like this, okay, I would want to be around this woman. May she rest in peace for eternity. Because sometimes people say, or I've seen reviews where folks say, well, too much rose in a fragrance, smells old, or it's clawing, and it all depends on how you wear your fragrance, okay? So because this is a long lasting fragrance, why would I spray 10 sprays? Why? If you know this is a long lasting fragrance and it's really strong, so if these fragrances that have rose in them throughout the fragrance and they smell like a grandma, I welcome it. Anyway, back to this fragrance. It smells very beautiful. It's like a warm and spicy. It's kind of airy. It has some rose in it. It's not a safe blind buy though, because it's strong, I would say test it, get a sample or decant. There are decants and samples where you can get all over. For samples, of all sizes, I would usually go to scent split. They have the 1 mil, 2 mil, 5 mil, I think 10 mil, where you could, sample the fragrances. I would say probably get a 2 mil if you want to start off, because then a 2 mil has sufficient in there of juice in there where you could try it for a while, walk around, try it at home, try it when you're going out, try it when you're going to work, try it when you're going, on a date or something, and see how it performs on you. So with this, let's talk about the notes in here. So for this, the top notes are, it has cardamom, bergamot. The mid notes has rose, incense, cinnamon, jasmine. The base notes has patchouli, amber, vanille, tonka bean, and sandalwood. So here we go again with the sandalwood and the vanilla. It says vanilla, I would say vanilla. This has incense in it, and so some people may not like patchouli in their fragrance because it may be overwhelming, but I guess it's all how you spray. Some people may not want to wear it on their skin, some fragrances that has patchouli in it. But again, if you don't want to wear it on your skin, wear it on your clothes. Don't spray a lot. And maybe when you spray your fragrance on you, try to avoid the midsection, and maybe just spray, when you spray on your clothes, maybe the arms, on the area, and try to avoid the midsection, or if it's a fragrance that's lasts a really long time or it's strong, maybe just spray on your pulse points, just 2 sprays here, after of course you shower and you put on your body lotion or whatever oils that you put on. But so this fragrance again is a beautiful fragrance. I would wear this on special occasions. I've had this now for about 2.5 years. I like the cap in here. It's a really beautiful cap. And again, like I said, I love the bottle. This is an elegant fragrance. I would not wear this to work, probably not wear it to church. I would not reach for this running errands. I would probably wear this like special occasions, dinner, with your significant other, maybe a business dinner if or a late night event where you have an intimate event, I should say. But anyway, this again is a beautiful, classy, timeless fragrance. I will always have this in my collection. I use it, like I said, sparingly, because I think you should only pull these types of fragrances. You could pull it, for special occasions. You have your section of your fragrances. Well, I have a section of my fragrances where I only pull for special occasions, and this one is one of them. You can't go wrong with this fragrance. Don't let the rose in here scare you. Try it. Roses. Who doesn't want to receive roses? I do know I love receiving roses. I know a lot of women love receiving roses. So if you love receiving roses, why not love a fragrance that has, rose in it? I don't get it. But anyway, this is a beautiful fragrance. Try it before you buy a full bottle. And if you try a sample of it, the sample may last you a long time. It's so beautiful. It lasts a long time. And this is not an easy reach for me because, like I said, because of this, how long it lasts, and this is a timeless special occasion fragrance, I'm not reaching for this easy. It's actually on a shelf at the back with the other timeless fragrances. So again, this is Lubin, and this is Black Jade. So thank you so much for watching. This is all I have for you today. Again, thank you for stopping by. I hope you have an amazing evening, and take care of yourself, take care of each other, and feel free to stop by again and see what else I have to offer as far as the review of fragrances. Thank you so much. Take good care. Bye-bye.